Hey everyone, welcome. This is Shino here again with another tarot reading, and today I'm going to be using the Kawaii Tarot. Pretty cute cards. They don't really have symbolism, so it'll be helpful if I read from the book, or not read, but like, you know, just use the book as a guide to guide this reading. So as I usually do, I will be drawing two cards of a possible path, and like this could be either about you or them, you know, and then the outcome of this, like after like meeting these people. I hope that what I say resonates with you, and if it doesn't, then, you know, and obviously this reading wasn't really meant for you, but I hope that everything, if you're gonna follow this path, goes according to your plans and their plans as well. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. All right. So, okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So, what's the first and second card for the path? 8 of Wands and the Sun. Okay. So these are like the two signs that you're going to be seeing while like encountering this individual. And we have here, so for this one, you're just going to feel like at this moment in time, you're going to just feel like you're guarded, you're overworked, you know, like you've been trying so hard to find this one individual, you know, but I feel like it's gonna pay off, you know. Just keep at it, you know. It should fall in your lap, you know, like how they do like the chaos theory, like the more that you do something, like the likelihood that it will happen type of thing, in my opinion. Okay, and for the Sun card, since it's upright, it should be nice, right? So, here it is. So in this deck, it means awakening, beginnings, and innocence. So maybe this is like, you know, like this is like the first time that you feel like, you know, like this is a new start for me. I feel like, you know, this is all gonna be positive. In your eyes, you're gonna feel like you can almost be like a kid with them type of thing. It's that type of love where it's like you know, where you don't need permission to act like a kid, you know, and be your true self with them, you know, when you see this individual. So this is like, in my head, like you're gonna be hecka tired and stuff, but you know, it's gonna be worth it because you're gonna get to, you know, the sun. Like this is like the shining sign for you, you know what I mean? And let's see how this is gonna end up with this individual that you set your eyes on. Okay, so this is 1, 2, and 3. Okay, ready? 1, 2, and 3. Ooh, okay. Reverse King of Wands. I hope that's a good sign. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, so for this, in this book at least, this means arrogance, criticism, manipulation. Since obviously you haven't opened your heart out to many people, possibly, or maybe you got your heart broken at one point, it's gonna be hard for you to just let everything fly by. You know what I mean? Like you're just gonna be like, oh, you can't do this, oh, you can't do that. You know, like for you or for them at least, if you know that you're not that person, maybe it's them. Well, if it's them, then you better leave. But like, if it's you, just like, you know, just like give it a chance. You know, be criticized like after the fact. You know, when you see like, oh, like at least 1 or 2 times like they crossed you like horribly, then obviously start acting out. But you know, they're not gonna like you trying to be like, oh, you have to stay here with me and not with your family and stuff like that. You can't just be like so like about yourself type thing. You're gonna have to think about how they feel, not just how you feel, because you know they have feelings too, because they're human as well. You know what I mean? So try to do that, and I'm for certain that, you know, you're gonna be okay with them for the most part, okay? But I know that possibly, you know, that's one of your vices. That's the thing. That's something that you gotta work on, you know. And I know that's a really hard thing to not always be like, you know, you're not doing it right. You know, just keep like, there's more than one right way to do things, you know? Like, and if you're that type of person that always needs their way, maybe this time you could do it your way, and after the next time they could have it their way, you know what I mean? But it shouldn't always be about, you know, you. It's supposed to be about both of you, not just you or them, if it's for them, you know what I mean? However you feel about the card, okay? And now for this, I believe that's the Three of Wands. All right. Three of Wands, Three of Wands. For this one is peace, waiting period, and vision. For this one, yeah, I think they're just gonna fall in your lap, you know? Your hard work for this really good outcome type of thing going on. They're just gonna fall in your lap. You guys are like, I just, you know, it seems very happy to me. You know, you could relax. You could actually breathe for once. When you know that you're able to breathe, then you know that, like, okay, like I'm in the clear. You know, you don't have to keep your, you know, your defenses up. You could breathe for right now at least. You know what I mean? So I think that everything should be fine for you. I really don't have that much to say about it, because I feel like most of it's all positive, you know. And then for the last one is the Hangman. So Hangman. So that is number 12. So for this one, ooh, this one is like your like clarity, and this one is just you don't know where the frick you're going type thing. You don't know that if it's gonna happen or not, you know. It's almost like you're kind of like looking to the because like I'm thinking about that Halo. You're looking up to the heavens to this individual, and you're blinded. You cannot see the real path. You cannot see where you're going. Okay, let me go actually clarify that one, because it seems like you need a little bit of extra help on that one. Okay. And let's go see. Can you please clarify the Hangman, please? Can you please clarify the Hangman? Alright. 1, 2, 3. I'll be using the Radiant deck for this one. And let's see about this one. Ooh, okay. So for this one is the Ten of Cups. Let's go do a quick checking. After then, I'll just make my observations with what I see in the cards. So, Even if you're okay, so in my head, even if you're blinded, the path is gonna be opening. Okay, the Tower reversed for this. For more insight, Tower. Okay. I think, let's see. This is a little bit hard. This is a hard one. In my opinion, I want to say if you want this relationship to happen, you gotta force your way through it. Because like I want to say that it looks like a if you force your way through this relationship, somehow it's gonna it looks really positive. You know what I mean? I guess you have to somehow okay, so what do they need to work hard with? Like what Three of Swords reversed. All right, so you have to work on yourself. What about you do you need to work on? So you basically have to look within yourself to basically have like the fire within you to like go, but this is like a win card, but like like have the like passion, like you have to stop having that very defeated like, oh, like woe is me, like I don't feel good enough because of such and such. You're just gonna have to think positive for once. Stop trying to be a pessimist all 24/7. At least try to be an optimist when you're with them. Like be like, okay, like I think I got this. Like because sometimes even if you're like lying to yourself, like yeah, I'm like strong. I'm like I could do it. Sometimes it actually becomes like the real thing, like the real feeling. You know what I mean? You just have to feel like strong within yourself. You have to be like, yeah, I have to like be strong. I have to force my way through it so I could get this happy ending that I want, Yeah. So, okay, for closing thoughts about everything, I have to relook at that King of Wands, my goodness. King of Wands. Yeah, I don't know. Like when it always comes to like arrogance and criticism, that's if you know that you're like when you finally find that person, if you know that you're always getting to fights, if you're the type of fight, because like some people actually live for that about like relationship, that's what keeps it like the fire going, because they like arguing. If it's like a very abusive type of relationship, don't not like if you feel like it's about to get to that, just don't even like go into this relationship with this individual, because it's just gonna give you heartache. Go to keep it moving. There's more that you could find. You don't need to be hung up on this individual. For Three of Wands, you just stay calm. Just stay calm when you finally meet this person. Just just be calm about yourself. Just don't trip too hard. Maybe they look very intimidating, but in actuality they're like possibly more intimidated than you are. They think that you may be like more confident than they are. And in my head, for all of you, because you guys are possibly hard workers, guys, girls, women, like male, like use what you're know that your hard work is paying off, because you've done, you've earned this right to get to this position type of thing. you know. And this one, you better just force your way through it. Just like, just try to stay, you know, as natural as possible, as I always say. Okay, so thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again soon, or next time. If you need like something else, I'll be doing other types of readings, but you know, for now I'm just gonna do these ones because I find it the most fun. And always keep, you know, an open mind about everything. Okay, all right, see ya.